My name is Jordan, and I also play in the Love Machine.
You guys are one half of the Love Machine?
We are half of the Love Machine, yes.
The better half of the, of the Love Machine.
So can you tell me a bit about your music? You guys have been making music for a while now, yeah.
We started this group in 2005.
Our sound has been classified as indie rock pop fusion.
You guys are from Ottawa?
Yes, this is our city.
Yes.
Ours. No.
This is our home. Welcome.
Has there ever been any thought about moving?
I think we're really comfortable in Ottawa. We are very open to travel all the time when we need to. We love touring out east, so it makes it a bit easier. It cuts 5 hours off the drive. But we stay in Toronto weeks on end, so we just
home.
Yeah. I think we're gonna change. This last week we realized we're gonna change our location from Ottawa to just Canada, so no one actually knows where we live. We're gonna not tell anyone where we're from. We're just gonna be a band that somewhere in Canada.
And then when people talk about the Ottawa Senators versus the Leafs, you'll be like,
Leafs suck. Yeah.
So can you tell me a bit about the album that you did release in 2010?
Yes, it's titled Sweater Weather, and
Available on iTunes.
Available on iTunes, and I believe it has 12 tracks. We've released 2 music videos for it, a song called Be a Path, and a song called Love's on Your Side, and we are releasing another video in the next few weeks called No Matter. And yeah, it's a great example of our musical ranges. There's a lot of rock on there, it goes heavy, there's a bit of blues on there. And yeah, it's a really great introduction to the band. If you've never heard us before, obviously those are EPs, but I feel like the album is a really good way to experience the Love Machine for the first time.
Sweater Weather, that's an awesome name.
Yes.
The name of your band, Love Machine, has anyone ever complained about having to Google that? Cause
Yep.
Yeah.
If we Google the Love Machine right now, we will come up first. We've surpassed. We've gotten enough hits. If you go to thelovemachine.com,
Another story.
Yeah.
You might find.
Google just Love Machine. People, that's we've taken on just Love Machine now. It's for some reason people don't care to add the in, but it's such an integral word in our name. It's not Strokes. It's not. It's the. The is such an important. So, I'm sorry, so off topic. Recently, everyone's been calling us Love Machine, but it's I feel like that I don't want to be that guy to be it's actually the Love Machine. I don't know.
It's like someone calling you by the wrong name, right? You know, it's I don't know.
Even though it's just it's such a huge difference according to Google.
Websites.
Yeah.
if you go to Love Machine, if you go to lovemachine.com, you're gonna find a Love Machine, and that has nothing to do with music.
Did you hear about that feud between Fucked Up and Katy Perry fans?
No, tell me about it, please.
Okay, so lead singer Fucked Up,
Damien.
he tweeted something about Katy Perry being, I don't know what the exact tweet was, but now a bunch of Katy Perry fans are tweeting him being you fat guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's such a nice guy too, though.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That is genius. Who
have
do we have to
Can't
trash
take it out
talk?
on Justin, he's Canadian. I don't know, Kanye fan? No, Kanye fans are crazy.
Yeah, they might.
You need a mid-level crazy.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh no, I'm not crazy about. Nothing against her music, Rihanna. I think we could start something with Rihanna. I don't think her fans really care anymore after the whole Chris Brown thing. It's
But then Jay-Z's are gonna hate us,
true.
and it's a whole circle.
Sorry,
of...
Jay. Never mind.
You know what? We'll think about it and we'll get back to you. But for now, we have no feuds.
We don't beef with it.
We don't.
And again, I really want to make this clear. We love Toronto. We like the Maple Leafs. We don't discriminate. We just grew up true to our city, and apologize for earlier. It's
That might be our feud. It might be Leafs fans hating on us now.
That's bad.
I feel like Leafs fan will accept it though.
Yeah.
Because we are not very good.
It's okay. Who doesn't make the playoffs in 9 years in a row? It's okay. It happens, right? I don't know. It's no big deal. I don't know.
So what's coming up for you guys for the future?
Off our last record, I found you put out a record and then certain songs get attention, but then there's a whole maybe 8 or 9 songs that you really love that just kind of get buried and just kind of get forgot about, lost. And I was trying to think, how do we showcase every song that we record, and maybe releasing them one at a time with a video or a little DIY. You know, get your iPhone out and make like a little cheap music video with it, something cute. All you need is good ideas these days. And
What's the biggest challenge to Canadian musicians right now?
the hardest thing is that there's so many bands now doing this. I feel like with the rise of the internet and how easy, back in the day it was impossible to book a tour. Now all you do is send an email, you make a phone call, you're there. So competing, I guess, with so many bands, you have to be able to find what makes you special and creative ideas to market yourself and get lucky.
Yeah, and a big thing too is finding those bands that you gel with and maintaining those relationships. Because you get in with a good band where you're at the same level and you both respect each other. That can mean a world of a difference in terms of playing in other cities. Because it really comes down to how many people you know and how many friends you can potentially make. So.
And just wrapping up, what's one question you would ask each other?
Jordan, I would like to know who would win at basketball, you or Michael, our drummer, on a street style 1-on-1, 11 points.
Well, here's a little story. Michael is a very competitive individual. He grew up playing basketball. His dad was a coach, so he's very into the game. I, on the other hand, have a bit more skill, and I feel like I could take him. I feel like it would be a hard match. There would be sweat.
He boxes out pretty hard.
He's a boxer, but I feel like at the end of the day, I could take him. And I feel like when it comes to the whole band, I feel like I took the whole band in basketball. What is the biggest challenge with maintaining such a wonderful beard? P.S. This beard has been nominated as the best beard in the city. Not sure if you know that. That's a fact.
Like?
There's a lot of great beards in the city, but
Whole of like 9 musicians.
and this beard came on top. So I want to know the challenges of maintaining such an award-winning beard.
Last night I stayed up and looked at myself in the mirror for probably a half an hour while I was brushing my teeth and realized it's time to trim. So this is a trim. I actually didn't shave my neck, which I was embarrassed because we're on camera and I had to go home and get pretty again and this. I got to take care of this right here. You got to go through phases. You're going to get that awkward stage of patchiness. You just got to plow through it and let it go and don't touch it and shape it and get advice from others. Maybe do some Google searches on what's. I thought I got so bored of this and I was like, what am I going to do after? I don't want to get rid of it all. And then I saw, this is going to be really lame, but I saw Brad Pitt after he did a movie and he had a full thing and then he trimmed this and he had the goatee with the burns and I was like, I wanted to bring the picture in to a barber and be like, can I have this please? But I couldn't do it. I remember when I got my first mushroom cut back in the day, I brought a picture of, when the Flick was really popular?
Yes.
I brought a picture of Ross from Friends to my barber. I was like, can you? He's like, yeah, get in line with everyone else. So I couldn't do it. I just kept the beard and yes.
How long have you had that beard for?
Let's see, 3 years. There's a few nod to Rolf of the Acorn. John of Amos the Transparent's got a really great beard. My favorite beard probably in the city. Scotty, who we saw last night from his band.
He plays in many bands in the city. He plays in 10 different bands. Scotty, you know who you are. You have a great beard.
Yeah.
Scotty with the beard.
Scotty with the beard. Thank you for that question.
Wow, that really turned into the whole thing.